I feel as an artist, and I feel with him, that if you cross that line where you see the world so differently, that it inspires you, it pains you, and takes you from one realm to another, it is such a gift. The sadness will last forever. This is Van Gogh's last words after he shot himself and died at Auvers Fields. Van Gogh is one of the, not just one, probably the most revered, most respected iconic artist in history. And a lot of people, a lot of historians have speculated, talked, written about his unstable mental state. So Van Gogh really had a very mundane, and in fact, I read that he is a very clean person, kind of an OCD person, before he became an artist. But at a certain point, he wanted to be an artist, and he decided to be one. He's a Dutchman, and his brother, Theo, who is very financially set, supported him all through these years. So there's speculation, and it really happened, not just a speculation, that he had gone insane. He was actually institutionalized, and he even painted his room while he was in a mental institution. We see that all the time. But he has these eyes that even through his pain, even saying that the sadness will last forever, he paints with such color intensity. He painted his room yellow, lime green, those kind of colors. So he cut his ear at a certain point, supposedly because of alcoholic delirium. So he went through this. He had a relationship with a woman of the streets. It has been speculated whether he just did this out of pity, out of supportive relationship with her. But that is the kind of life that Van Gogh lived. He surrounded himself, yes, with art, and he painted relentlessly. He had deep darkness inside him. He first painted darker palette, like the fields that were of dark color. Later on, he painted brighter colors like Starry Night or like the sunflowers. I personally have been drawn and have always been drawn to his sunflowers, and that is why I'm the artist that I am now, because of him. So I talk about him not just because he is the iconic, most revered artist of his time. I talk about him because his story is a human being's plight. It could be the plight of anybody. It need not be as painful, it need not be as tragic, but it could be your story, it could be my story, it could be your story, my story, and we are still in it, or it could be your story, my story, and we have taken ourselves out of it and have transcended. I talk about it because I feel that we should never diminish any person's pain, because that pain is very real. You are following and you are listening to Charisse Abellana, fine artist traveling the world right now, filming her docuseries Unstoppable in Spain. So I am in Madrid right now, and I am in El Rastro, the biggest flea market in the world. But it's not just a flea market, it is pretty much a center of such antique art of different times. So I am at Galeria Piquer, and I chose this place to speak about Van Gogh. It is not really his look, it is more like Roman, but I've scoured Madrid for a place to talk about him, and I couldn't find one, and this is a place that seems to talk to my heart. So Van Gogh is an artist that has touched my heart, and I have to say that I am the artist that I am now because of him. Many years ago, when I was traveling as an soon-to-be American immigrant, and I went through Paris very young, and the first time I saw art, because I was very young and I was in the Philippines, and art is not so talked about in my country then, I saw the sunflower painting of Van Gogh. I was in Paris along the Seine River, and I was so in love with it that I bought it, even with my meager means of income. And I held that reproduction all through Europe for the 1 month that I traveled. I held on to it with my dear life because that's how much I loved it. And I got to the United States, young immigrant. That painting, reproduction of his sunflowers, traveled from one apartment to the next apartment, to my first home, to a bigger home. It stayed with me for years. Eventually, of course, it disappeared through all those moves. But he has such that effect on me. He has this style that I love so much. His intensity of feeling when he paints, his almost not normal view of the world in colors that is not something that most people can perceive. I feel as an artist, and I feel with him, that if you cross that line where you see the world so differently, that it inspires you, it pains you, and takes you from one realm to another, it is such a gift. And again, I say that I am where I am now because of him, and I thank him with all my heart. And I'm sure a lot of artists like there are inspired by him. And I hope that this talk inspires you. And if you are one of those that is like me, or one of those close to me, please do what you love. Do what you love, and never fear, never fear. Follow me to my YouTube channel if you want more talks like this. Follow me to my YouTube channel. Subscribe, comment, and share. Together, let us inspire. In number, let us inspire and make a difference in this world. Right here at El Rastro, I find this big wall of mural, and the street is just so Europe. And why do I choose this mural? I know Van Gogh paints sunflowers, beautiful sunflowers. But as an artist, I know what it's like to feel as an artist. Even if you paint beauty, that beauty comes from somewhere dark.